You know, I never thought I'd end up here, in a care home, surrounded by quiet hallways and the faint smell of tea and medicine. I used to think my family would never let me be alone. But life, it has a way of teaching you who really stands beside you when the days grow slow and the nights get long. My son Daniel was my pride. I raised him alone after his father passed. I worked 3 jobs, sewing, cleaning, whatever I could, to give him the education I never had. And when he became successful, I felt like all my sacrifices had meaning. But success can change people. When his wife came into the picture, things began to shift. She was polite at first, but her eyes, they never softened toward me. She saw me as an inconvenience, a shadow in their perfect home. One morning, Daniel sat me down. He smiled gently, but his words felt like knives wrapped in kindness. "Mom," he said, "you'll love this place, it's peaceful. You'll have people your age to talk to." And just like that, I was brought here, with promises of visits and phone calls that never came. At first, I cried every night. The clock ticked louder than my own heartbeat. Days blurred into each other, and loneliness became my only visitor. But one afternoon, a young nurse named Clara sat beside me. She said, "You have a light in your eyes, Mrs. Rose. Tell me about your life." So I did, every story, every struggle, every victory. And slowly I realized maybe my story wasn't over yet. I began helping other residents, reading to them, writing letters for those who couldn't see well, even organizing little tea gatherings on Sundays. The care home turned from a prison into a small world filled with laughter again. Months passed, and one day, Daniel showed up. He looked different, tired, ashamed. His wife wasn't with him. He held my hand and whispered, "Mom, I was wrong. I thought I was helping you, but I was helping myself. I didn't want to see how much you're still giving now." Tears rolled down his cheeks. For a moment, I saw my little boy again, the one who used to run to me when he scraped his knees. I smiled, not with bitterness, but peace. "Daniel," I said softly, "we all forget what matters sometimes. But life has a way of reminding us." He started visiting every week. He'd help with the garden, bring the other residents flowers, and sometimes just sit with me in silence. I forgave him, not because he deserved it, but because I didn't want the pain to own me anymore. Now, every sunset outside my window feels warmer. The care home isn't where my story ended. It's where I learned that love, once lost, can still find its way home.